5-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Giants being led out by a 2-time MVP of this game, Eli Manning. Who saw this coming before the year? The New York media, they were ready to run Eli out of town. The Giants draft a rookie quarterback, number 6 overall, and the questions were, does Jones start in week 1, week 4, week 8? Well, instead, here's Eli at 39 years old, trying to win his 3rd Super Bowl title. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's Barkley, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Now Austin. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. It's caught. Cooper. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's good for 28 yards. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. Intended that time for Cooper.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Manning. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Cooper's got it. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have it.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Faking the give to Barkley. Now Manning. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The veteran safety Antoine Bethea there on the defensive coverage. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman of the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Man, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack on 1st down, Manning, he's got his man. This is Tate. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. To throw is Manning. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I think Yeah, normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So it's halftime here on So the halftime show in the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. New York set to take the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think just they were just...
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties the Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona Super Bowl.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 21-0. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown pass into the end zone. This is taken at his 4.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley, and they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the... Excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get... This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. The drive will wind up yielding 3. After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. It's a big play for the Cowboys on third. 49 yards. From the red zone now, Prescott. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Throwing, Prescott. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Prescott on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Credit Julian Love with a pass breakup.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
The kick by Maher is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in. And had just enough to get it done.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Play action. Manning. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Here's Austin. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Cooper again the target, but it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Running one fly deep for Cooper. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL.
And look at this, it's a fake. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Back to the air on second down. It's Madden. And that's incomplete. Russell Shepard, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. The Giants on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Manning. And Ingram hauls it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. Manning now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Manning. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Julian Love picks it, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Cooper was the target there. A 1st down carry for Barkley, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. The throw over the middle, taken in, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Now Manning. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Manning. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Manning going to throw. Sean Lee in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And he's going to go down again. DeMarcus Lawrence, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Following the interception, here's Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The veteran safety Antoine Bethea there on the defensive coverage. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds him. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 29. A big play here for the Cowboys. 49 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. And the Dallas Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
Just wanna be her for your mom to your pop.